This video explores the 60-year legacy of the Calder Civic Trust, founded in 1965 to preserve the Pennines. We will cover over 450 completed projects and 12,000 acres protected, culminating in the 60-year legacy in 2025. In 1965, a new watchdog movement formed due to cultural threats, including textile industry decline, the Acre Mill asbestos crisis, and plans for widespread demolition. The 1967 Civic Amenities Act prompted the Trust to draft a proactive alternative manifesto for conservation. 6 centuries of economic shifts left distinct physical scars on the Calder Valley. The valley transitioned from moorland agriculture to water-powered mills, steam power, industrial collapse, and finally, conservation-led regeneration and tourism from the 1980s onwards. The Trust's strategic mandate was anchored by radical accessibility, requiring only a £5 annual membership. It focused on 4 pillars: town planning advocacy, public amenity preservation, instruction and publicity, and community coordination. The Stag Cottage headquarters, a Grade II listed Pennine vernacular building from around 1598, exemplifies occupying history to save it. Key features include an intact king post truss, mullioned windows, a reversed interior layout, and a preserved 19th century village lockup. The 1982 Nutclough Terrace battle redefined English heritage law via the curtilage concept. This concept protects ancillary structures tied to listed buildings based on physical layout, ownership history, and the function's interdependence of workplace and residence. The Trust pioneered ecological stewardship before modern climate policy. Initiatives included large-scale reforestation at Parkfold Wood, balancing tree species in mill ponds at Nutclough Woods, and volunteer-led cleanups of Hebden water, laying the groundwork for natural flood management. The valley experienced 3 distinct stages of gentrification. Starting with DIY gentrification in the 1970s, it moved to commercial gentrification in the 1980s, and finally, client gentrification in the 1990s and 2000s, leading to displacement and property price escalation. The 2008 Garden Street scheme battle demonstrated the power of the civic veto. The development proposal was rejected by the council chamber because it delivered minimal parking spaces, breached height norms, and destroyed existing green space, asserting local democratic control. Securing the civic heart was achieved through strategic asset transfer. Facing municipal decline, the Trust partnered with Friends of the Town Hall to acquire the Hebden Bridge Town Hall, leading to the creation of HBCA, which manages the Grade II listed structure as a community hub. The Trust generated outsized civic power with a microscopic financial footprint, relying primarily on £5 memberships and small donations with no government grants. While maintaining independence, this low-resource model eventually triggered administrative collapse and removal from the charity register in 2016. The third sector evolved from voluntary generalists to technical specialists. The 1960s model, represented by the Trust, was a volunteer-led, broad-spectrum organization. The 2020s model consists of high-resource, single-issue domains like urban planning consultants and social history archives. The Trust's generalist foundation spawned a highly specialized successor network. This network includes the Calder Valley Community Land Trust for Housing, the Calder Catchment Partnership for the Environment, Hebden Bridge Community Association for Civic Space, and the Calderdale Heritage Collective for History. The physical archive transfer in September 2025 marks a conscious dissolution. The Trust formally winds up, and 60 years of documented work, including planning objections and environmental surveys, will be permanently preserved at the West Yorkshire Archive Service in Halifax for future researchers. The alternative manifesto is now the Calder Valley status quo. The Calder Civic Trust matured, engineering its own obsolescence by proving the economic value of conservation. The responsibility for the valley now rests with the specialized network it inspired, guided by the Trust's blueprint.